Neither myth nor legend. Jose Roman on the Summer Wells case. It's March 14th, 2022, and the credit for the interview on which this video is based goes to Justice for All, who did a live broadcast with Jose Roman. There's a lot in this broadcast, but let's keep in mind that this is single witness testimony, and if it doesn't corroborate what somebody else has said, it's kind of like the scream heard by the neighbors. 3 people in the same location heard a scream or a noise that sounded like a scream, but nobody else anywhere in the area heard the same thing. I'd also like to remind you of confirmation bias. Remembering that confirmation bias leads us to say things like, see, I told you so. That is not being objective. That is cherry picking what you see and hear to fit what you think is the correct interpretation. There's a lot in Jose Roman's discussion with Justice for All that is confirming of what other people have said. However, we must also keep in mind that we can't cherry pick and say, oh, so and so was right all along because Jose Roman said so. We only have this one recording so far, and until we have more than just this one recording from him, we have nothing to compare it to, no baseline. Having said that, I'm going to admit my bias right up front. The first clip I'm going to play happened about 20 minutes into the interview, maybe a little longer. Jose is saying everything that I have been saying and others have been saying to Candace. He appeals directly to her, and he has a bird's eye view and a very good understanding of what has made Candace Wells, or Candace Bly, who she is.
Right. If Candace is hearing this, Candace, it's me, Jose, the man you spent numerous nights crying to me on your kitchen table. Like, please, for the love of God, if you know anything, just take the blame, girl. Take the blame. Let it all out. Stop hiding things. Just, that girl loved you too, as much as she loved her dad. And you were her world to her. When her dad wasn't there, you were there. I just don't understand what's wrong with you, Candace, because what I see of you doing on these live streams, this is not the woman I remember. It is not, so I don't know where your mind is at. I don't know what's going on with you internally, but you need to break away and finally come clean. You got to know something, Another thing, Candace, you know for a fact how many times we had to go searching for Summer. Did you forget the time that we found her behind that house that we had to follow the path and we found her and she was outside with no t-shirt and no shoes with just pajama pants? Or how about the time that Donnie found her all the way down the driveway, almost to the street, and he came back up with her, beating her butt, like if she was a grown child? Did you forget that too, Candace? Please, for the love of God, say something. This is your chance. I don't know why you're protecting, why or who you're protecting, but you need to just speak out, girl. This is your chance for you to finally take your life back, for you to finally say, I got my life back in control, I got my free will back. No one's telling me what to do. This is me, and, this is your chance. You should have been did it, but I understand years of torment. It does it to you. Believe me, I know. I've been through it. I've been dragged, hurt, beat, abused. I know, girl. Trust me. I know many times we sat crying about this. Girl, you really need to come out and just let everybody know what's going on, because the more and more you hold and the more and more you hide, the more and more the punishment is going to be when you see God. I'm telling you, it don't have to be a man to judge you. What you need to worry about is the judgment of Jesus, because it's going to be bad, because you know that Summer is innocent, really, purely innocent. She doesn't know what it is to be racist. She doesn't know what it is to steal. She doesn't know what it is to be abusive. All she knew was to be a little kid, happy, joyous, full of energy, always wanted to swing, go outdoors, fish, swim. This is your daughter. She came from you. You bared her for 9 months. I envy you for that, girl. Most of us men, we envy you women because we can't give life and you can. God bless you with that. And if you really want to redeem yourself the proper way, it's for you to actually speak out. Don't lawyer up. Why are you going to lawyer up? There's no sense in that. You're only making yourself look guilty to everyone instead of you standing as a strong woman that I always told you was. You always had a voice. You were just too scared to use it. Well, this is your chance to use it, because he's nowhere near you. He can't hurt you no more. He has no more control at all. His power is now in the hands of the correctional facility.
That's right.
He is where he belongs, where he should have been.
Yes.
And that's what I'm really asking from her. And I know she knows my voice. And the people who are watching the stream, who know me, they know it's really me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of them have their mouth and eyes wide open, the ones that know me. And I know in their hearts, they're like, oh, shit, it's really him.
In my opinion, that is the most important thing that was said the whole broadcast. I need to listen to it again for other parts. But this part that I have played for you, I played under Title 17, Section 107, the Fair Use Doctrine, which you will see on the screen in a moment. I'd like to thank Justice for All for doing all the hard work to find Jose and convince him to do the interview. Either on tomorrow, which will be today for you guys, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I'll have some other parts and some other thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I welcome your comments, questions, and concerns in the comments section. Thanks again. God bless you. I'll see you real soon.